All right, going back to these raw long forms again. I'm not fucking editing another crazy breakdown video. I'm done with that shit. But really, man, it's all real now. Like, once you get real work, fuck. Things move really quickly, I would say. Back then I was this kid who faked the grind. Yeah, I was training like an athlete. Yeah, I was reading a bunch of books. I was so deep into self improvement that I faked work. Because when you're in self improvement, when you're building your life, yeah, it's good to have good habits. It's good to read books, go for runs, go to the gym. Yeah, these are all essentials. But there must be a core component of the grind, right? You must have a particular skill that you're working on or business that you are building. And that sits right at the center. And I was missing that center because all these other things draw from this one thing. That's when you build character. That's when you become a better human being. That's when you learn high value skill sets. That's when you get better. But I was missing that one piece, so I faked it. I would sit down in my laptop, my room, act like I'm working hours, but when I'm just editing a 5 minute video, I'll be in school with my laptop open. It's a MacBook, just pretending like I'm some big entrepreneur. But really, I'm just editing another video. But now, I got actual shit to do, bro. Like for some context, if you don't know what I'm even doing, I'm in the remote high ticket sales space, like doing that shit. And fuck, man, it's real work. Like I'm just starting out, but damn, like now, all those things that I used to fake, I'm actually in that moment working. Like even today, I woke up at 3 a.m. I've been waking up at 3 a.m. for the past 4 days, going for runs, and it's 5 a.m. right now, and I'm gonna get back to work. I got some meetings to book in, some calls to answer, shit to fix. And really, the thing with all this is once that idea becomes real, then you realize what work actually means, right? People talk about, hard work, discipline. There are levels to this shit. And I crossed the first few levels already, like with one blow. But now I'm moving through another phase. And that's what it is to me. Like now I'm slowly starting to feel the struggle again. Because back then when I was waking up at 4 and doing all those things, at the first day it was the hardest, right? Because I had to wake up at 4 and go for a run. And my body slowly adjusted to that life, but things got easy. And now I'm stepping things up again. I'm waking up at 3, going for runs, doing martial arts, working, balancing school. Shit isn't easy, man. Like, fuck, bro. Like, there's so much of shit to do in school which is basically useless at this point in time. I only go to school to socialize and talk, to improve my social comfort under pressure. That's all I really do in school. And the real work is this. It's me and the skill set. That's all. And that's what I'm realizing now. When that thing becomes real, you live it. You really have to live it. And I think for the first 3 years of my life, I've been kind of in this incubation capsule. If you don't know what an incubation capsule is it's this thing, kind of like a pod where they put eggs inside to, well, dinosaur eggs, I suppose, to make them grow. And I was in this incubation case for a long time, preparing for something that I never knew was coming. And it's days like this when I look back and I'm glad that I built some sort of discipline and skill set in this space, not just sales, but in life, right? I delve into philosophy, I delve into psychology, and I'm glad I did all those things because I'm preparing myself for opportunities. I'm preparing myself for that day. And that's really it. Something people don't get. You have to work, you have to grind so that when that one day comes, you're ready. Because no one is ever ready, right? But you can be as close to ready when the day comes. And that's why I do what I do, right? Something big might happen. It may be a good thing, it may be a bad thing, but I'm prepared. Physically, mentally, psychologically, I'm prepared for that shit. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get back to work. I just thought I would speak to the camera for a while because I haven't been doing this a lot. So I want to start the series back again. No more breakdowns, no more documentation on the iPad, just straight to the camera. That's all. Maybe one thing you can take away from this video, start living the life. Really. Once you get the work, once you get that business, whatever running, start. Like, start living that idea in your head. Because once life gets real, so will you. Yeah. Ciao.